Hi there, welcome. This is MJ, and in this video I am inviting you to a pick a card reading for love for May 2021, more or less May. This message really is timeless. Whenever it finds you, if it resonates, it is your message at that time, but it is intended more or less for May 2021. Okay, love, however you understand it, it can include family or friendships, but it's primarily intended for romantic relationships. Okay, there were three piles at the beginning of the video, so I hope you chose yours. As always, don't force yourself. You can choose two, you can choose all of them. But if any speaks to you in particular, then this is your pile and this is your message. Okay? So without further ado, starting with pile number one, if this is what you've chosen, we will be looking at the Whispers of Love Oracle, and then two tarot decks, the black one, the 8 coins tattoo tarot. This will represent you, how you feel about your widely understood love life, how you perceive it, how you feel about it, perhaps what you dream of or what you fear. This will all depend on the cards. And then the colorful one, the Muse Tarot, that will tell us what you need to know. Again, depending on the cards, it can be guidance, it can be something that you may need to be more aware of, or maybe start doing, or maybe stop doing, whatever it is that you need to know. Okay? So for the oracle, you have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay? The message is kind of straightforward, but I want to read those from the book because they are quite short. I don't want to miss any key piece of that message for you. When we honestly believe things will work out, our faith will confidently see us through. The angels are with you, and divine support is something you can have complete faith in. Simple truths will give you the answers you're looking for. Love is an act of faith. It can be challenging to move forward when you aren't sure what the outcome will be. Stay present with whatever is in front of you right now. Your competence and ability may provide the calm and confidence you need to keep going. You may have doubts or fear when you take a step forward or make a decision, but faith gives you the courage to continue. Even setbacks can impart valuable knowledge, experience, and positives. Okay? So again, in short, this is about maintaining faith, right? This is about staying present in whatever is in front of you. In this particular moment, right? There may be doubt, there may be fear. That's kind of, well, we cannot avoid it. I was lacking a word, right? So we cannot eliminate fear or doubt completely, but this is calling you to keep the faith in order to keep your vision, but be present in the current moment, right? And trust. It's easier said than done, but this is exactly what you are reminded of. It really feels kind of a reminder. It's like, you know this. You have already been reminded of it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That it's like a returning theme, that from time to time you need to be reminded to keep the faith. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So what represents you? The Knight of Cups and the Fool. Okay, that's really nice because this is really full of energy and very a young at heart feeling. Like someone is feeling young at heart regardless of the age. There's certain kind of enthusiasm and no openness towards love, and I really like it with the Knight of Cups because that's the offer of love. So really what the reading is about, it clearly shows out in your cards that love has certain presence in your life right now. Now with the Knight of Cups, this is an offer of love. This can be you offering or wanting to offer, or you being open to receive, or someone approaching you, right? This is a general reading, so apply it to your specific situation, but it may be that it is you who are actually ready to either receive or even give the offer, express your emotions, express your feelings towards someone, and start a new beginning, whether it is with a specific person or you may have just healed from something from the past. It's like you are finally ready for the new beginning with the Fool. So it may be with a specific person. There may be someone in your life that you want to offer to, or you would really like to receive an offer from them. But there is definitely that feeling of readiness with the Fool for a new beginning. Again, it may even be that you are happy being single, and you're absolutely fine with maintaining the state. But with the Fool, it still is a new beginning, that you enter that new beginning as a single person, but happy with the Knight of Cups. It's like you offer self-love to yourself. That may be an option as well, right? But there's definitely that enthusiasm, and you know that have faith message really makes sense with this, because it mentioned fear and doubt. You know, the Fool, this is really the card opening the major arcana, right? 0. So it's a new beginning just after the last ending, right? It's entering the new beginning. But the Fool is not afraid of the unknown. So he may feel a little bit of fear or doubt. There is an unknown ahead of him, but it's not stopping him, right? Because he has the faith. You see, her eyes are covered. So there is unknown. She doesn't know where she's heading, but still she's not afraid, because she's ready, she's enthusiastic, she's heading on a new adventure. She knows it's big, something new is starting, a new cycle, whether as a single person or with someone, but in general in the area of love, right? And with the Knight of Cups, I really like that, because there's either readiness of you to accept or give, or even if it's just self-love, then it's still awesome, because then it means that, you know, you are committing to yourself. That's also a huge step, right? If that's the case for you. But it feels that you are really feeling good, okay? But you need to remember to keep your faith and stay present in the current moment. Like, don't drift away into the future, because then you will be afraid of something that you never know if it's even going to happen, but you may start creating bad scenarios of the future. So don't try to jump into the future. You don't have to know every outcome. You don't have to, like, you may have to come to peace with the fact that you don't have to figure it all out right now, okay? It can unfold with time, okay? And that may help eliminate fear if you stay really focused on your present moment, okay? But I really like that. I like that even more. So what you need to know is the Sun, the happiest card of the tarot deck. But it is accompanied by the Five of Emotions. So this is the 5 of Cups, okay? The Sun is the happiest card of the tarot deck, the powerhouse of the deck. It's like everything that you relate to positivity and happiness, this is what this card represents. Love, hope, health, returning to health, it's rebirth, it's springtime after a long winter, okay, restoring and happiness, physical energy, fulfillment, you name it, success, okay? Everything that is good is in the Sun card. The Sun is life, right? So this is the life-giving energy. Now, the 5 of Emotions is a card of loss. It may be a card of grieving, but definitely feeling loss, or maybe it may also be about really missing someone, being in separation, maybe long-term separation, very painful, but it is a card of a loss and really grieving about something or someone, obviously, right? Now what it tells me is, what you need to know is, if you have been recently in the Five of Cups state, or you have been healing from it, what you need to remember is that the sun is always there on the horizon, okay? I know it may sound a little cheesy, but the sun is always coming, right? So the day is always coming after the night, even if the night is very long. What I'm getting is that keep the faith, okay? That the sun is coming, that it's really on the horizon, maybe closer than you think if you are in this state. But I think most of you out there have actually healed or are already healing from this, just because of how you showed up with the Fool and the Knight of Cups. It seems that you are feeling well, so it means that you have gone through that, but this is already in your past. But that new beginning and that actual fulfillment, is still ahead of you with the Fool, because there is still this unknown, and for this reason you need to keep the faith that it's coming. You may not see it yet, but keeping the faith is key, because it seems that it's really close and you're ready to receive it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and now we will move to pile number 2. So again, as a reminder, we will be looking at the Whispers of Love Oracle. I may read the message from the book, and then the 8 coins Tattoo Tarot will represent you, how you feel about your widely understood love life, how you perceive it, what you want, what you desire, maybe what you fear, depending on the cards. The Muse Tarot will tell us what you need to know. Again, depending on the cards, it may be guidance, something you should be aware of, maybe more open to, whatever it is that you need to know. Okay, so starting with the Oracle, you have number 19, express love through gifts. And it says, a small token of love can convey great appreciation. Okay, so obviously it's quite intuitive. It doesn't have to mean gifts as a physical thing, right? It can be about giving someone your time, your attention, those kind of small gifts that prove or express your feelings, right? But let's read that. A gift is evidence of your love and care for someone. Gifts do not need to be expensive. Showing someone your favorite place, sharing a special song, or writing a note of gratitude are ways of giving. Let someone know you care. Make the effort to know what is special about the people in your life. Show your appreciation for them through distinctive and meaningful gifts. Simple thoughtfulness is the best gift for anyone. Remembering a favorite food or a significant date can mean a lot to someone. Right? So again, as I said, it can be about giving your time, sharing something that is special for you, like this song or special place, cooking for someone, whatever that is. It's just about, primarily it's about expressing your love. Okay? So what represents you? We have the 9 of coins and Justice. Okay, so it may be, for some of you, it may actually be about spending money on actual gifts with the 9 of coins, because this is someone who's self-established, including someone that is well off, financially well established, right? So there is resource to share. So it may be that you have you know, more than someone you care for. It's not necessarily about, okay, I said it wrong. It's not necessarily about you having more, but it may be for some of you. But it's primarily about remembering that you have enough to share, okay? And especially that you come with the Justice card, so it seems that you either want to or you are called to act in a just way towards whoever that is that you're dealing with. Maybe for some of you it is that someone has been treating you with gifts that you have not reciprocated, okay? It may be. So it may be that you are being called to an equal give and take with the Justice card, right? Maybe that's a reminder to some of you that it's not only about taking, it's about giving as well, including gifts. But again, even though this is Nine of Coins, so it primarily will relate to a financial situation, it just tells me that you have enough resources, whatever that is. You have enough time. If it's about giving time to someone, your energy, you have enough what it is to make a gift to that person, okay? Including ideas. If you have been like maybe thinking, I would also make them a gift, but I don't know, then this is also not true. You have enough to create a gift for them, even if it's just like this card mentioned, like sharing your special song or taking them to a special place just for a nice walk, okay? Like you have the resources to do that. And I am primarily thinking it's a reminder to someone out there to start, you know, to start being more just in the situation that you're in. It's like a reminder that it's not only about taking. Okay? I'm thinking, is there anything else? Let's see what the other card says. If anything additional comes up, I'll bring that up. So you have, this is what you need to know, the Six of Emotions and the Page of Materials, or the Page of Coins. Okay, it may be a very specific message to someone out there, but I think someone here may be struggling with that idea that I said, like, I want to make them a gift, but I don't know what. Maybe you are afraid of being silly or being rejected, that your gift, whatever that is that you're thinking about, will not be accepted in a good way, in a way that you would expect it to be. But you are resourceful, and you have the resources. You have what it takes to give, and to give an equal gift to what you have received. Like, you don't have to be afraid that your gift will be worse. With the Six of Emotions, or the Six of Cups, and the Page of Coins, what it tells me is you should approach this situation in a more young-hearted way. Like, what would you do if you were a little younger, maybe like a teenager, or maybe even like a kid? You know, kids are more spontaneous. They are not afraid. They actually are fans of their own ideas, right? They think their ideas are the best. Because the Six of Cups is about memories. It can be a card of a reunion, but it primarily, it brings me that feeling of returning to your past when you were more careless, and more spontaneous and more open. Because you can see how she's sitting, you know, contemplating, maybe sitting in her memories, and then the little version of her is sitting out there playing, having fun, right? pretending she's like a pilot or a plane, right? She's having fun, while the adult version is not really happy, right? So it tells me like go back to this state when you were more open, when you were not afraid that what you do is silly. Don't be afraid to be silly. Even adult people, you know, can have fun like kids. It's absolutely fine, okay? And then with the Page of Materials, the page is also about a young person, can be young at heart regardless of the age. This is some kind of a refreshment, a new beginning, trying something you've never tried before. The Page of Materials is someone that is curious, open to ideas, really seeing them all around, and constantly thinking how to put those ideas into reality, okay? Because, you know, when it comes to up to the King of Materials, and that is the person who almost has that gold touch, like they can turn things into gold. The Page is a younger version of that person. They are still learning how to put things or change them into gold, right? Create great results, but they're absolutely open and curious. They're not afraid to experiment. That's how they learn. So that's what I think you should approach this with a more open attitude. Like, don't be afraid to be silly. That's what I keep hearing. You don't have to be like, I think you may want to be perceived as a very grounded person, a person well established and adult, you know, mature. You may actually be that person. You may be a business person or someone who's successful financially, and you may be afraid to look silly if you make someone a silly gift. Okay, I know this is a very specific message, but it was a message for someone, so I hope whoever was supposed to hear it, they did or they will. I will leave it there and we will move to pile number 3. We will be looking at the Whispers of Love Oracle, and then 2 tarot decks. The 8 coins Tattoo Tarot, the black one, will represent you. That is how you perceive your love life, whether you're single or not. It's about your perception, how you feel, maybe what you want, what you fear, what you desire, depending on the cards. Now this one, the Muse Tarot, it will tell us what is it that you need to know. Again, depending on the cards, it may be guidance, it may be something for awareness, or to be more open to, whatever it is that you need to know. Okay, so let's start with the Oracle. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Again, the message is quite self-explanatory. This is number 9, but let's read it from the book, just so we don't miss anything from that message for you. Everything in your life is in divine order. There is no need to rush nor hurry. In your excitement, you may overlook the importance of enjoying the creative process. Getting to the goal is half the fun. You might also miss guidance or messages when you don't allow things to unfold naturally. Regroup and release the need to race to wherever you feel you need to be. Slowing down will allow you to appreciate what is in front of you. Embrace the moment. There is nowhere you need to be that will not be there later. Recognize the importance of making time to take pleasure in the journey. Slowing down will also help you be more aware of what is going on for you. Find a quiet place to sit and give yourself the opportunity to be in nature without any interruptions. This may mean disconnecting from your cellular device. Observe what is going on for you spiritually. Listen to your thoughts and identify your feelings. Okay? So slow down, take your time, and believe that everything that is meant for you will come in its own time. Don't try to rush things. The High Priestess. the Six of Cups. Okay, so that represents you, how you perceive your love life, your current situation, whether you're single or in a relationship. The High Priestess, there may have been a secret revealed with the High Priestess. Okay, for someone out there, there may have been truth or clarity that you gained, that actually made you happy or relieved certain stress, with the Six of Cups, because that's a reunion. It may actually be a couple, a kind of like a soulmate connection. Okay, if you believe in things like this, it may be a connection from past life. Okay, but this is a reunion, something that makes you happy, but it is related to your past, so someone or something coming back. It may just be that you feel like you have not felt for a long time, but a lot of you may have had, or ahead of you, there is a reunion with someone from the past, something from the past returning to you. And with the High Priestess, as I said, there may be a secret revealed. It may be that the secret will be revealed. With the slow down, allow things to unfold. It's like with the High Priestess, you need to be wise enough to allow things to unfold and listen to your intuition. Don't try to rush things, but really approach things with patience and with that wisdom and trust that things will unfold when the time is right. The High Priestess, she knows what's behind the veil, so she already knows. There are no secrets for her. It's like, but things have been revealed to her at the right time, when she was ready to be given them. It seems that you may already be aware of this. You may be getting into that state, but primarily you are being reminded to slow down. So it seems that a lot of you out there are really impatient. You may be getting irritated with how things go, how slow they go. Remember what this card says. It's like getting there is half the fun. During this state, the creation state, you create memories. This will not return. So if you are maybe, dealing with someone, but it takes a lot of time for you to get together, right? So to get into that reunion state, then remember that it's half the fun to enjoy where you are right now. Once you get together, you may be super happy, but what is right now will not return, right? The chase, I want to say, or that creation process. Enjoy how things are being created, and all the secrets and everything that you need to know will unfold in the right time. The High Priestess is also about listening to your intuition, so it seems you're being reminded to start listening. Like, it's like internally that things are going the way they should, but your ego, okay, your human mind would want to rush things. Slow down. You can see how she's sleeping with the High Priestess. It's also, it's somewhat a dreamy state. You may want to listen to your dreams, maybe some of you out there. But there's definitely a reunion, like a happy reunion ahead of you, or you are awaiting it. Like it's already on the horizon, but you can still not get there, and it makes you impatient. You would want to rush things, and instead you are being told, you have to slow down. Even take things even slower than they go right now, okay? So what is it that you need to know? The Star. And the Five of Voices, or that would be the Five of Swords. Okay. The Star is about healing, including, it can be very deep and spiritual healing, but it's also including physicality. It can be about, like, for example, relaxing yourself in a nice bath, or just spending time by water, hydrating yourself enough. Water is that healing element. you know, she sleeps, but this resembles water, like her hair, right? So it really made me think, the Star card made me think about it. It's like you need rest and healing, both internally and physically. You may be just physically tired. I know maybe you are losing sleep because of that love situation. And that would say that you need that healing, but also the Star makes perfect sense with the High Priestess. You see, it's like she's being enlightened by her own intuition. The Star is that light that is guiding you, the guiding light. You follow that light. It leads your way and it enlightens your way, just like intuition, right? I said with the High Priestess, there are no secrets, and you can see clearly because your path is guided. The Star is about wish fulfillment as well. This is love, this is hope, so that the dream come true is on the horizon. But you may still not see it, and for that reason you may be feeling impatient or irritated. But you need to heal those emotions of impatience, because it is out there, but you really need to take things slow and allow, keep going and allow things to unfold as you go. The closer you will get to the light, the clearer the situation or the environment around you will become. I know this is very metaphorical, but that's what it is. Now with the Five of Voices, this is one of the things that you need to heal from. That's what I'm getting. This is your own conflict of thoughts. So there may be times that you just feel doubt or fear because things are not happening as quickly as you would want. So that causes this, I'm never gonna get it. I'm never going to be happy. Again, take it as it resonates, whether it is about an existing relationship that you're waiting to be fulfilled, or for a new relationship to come. But this is your own conflict of your own thoughts, and it's like you're feeding those thoughts. Stop feeding your own thoughts of despair, okay? Don't work against yourself. I'm not really getting a conflict with someone, because that card could be a verbal conflict with someone. I'm not getting this. I'm more about you remembering that you know better with this light that is guiding you, and with the High Priestess. Like, don't let that fear and doubt take over you, because there is a reunion and it shows up in your current energy. So like, I feel this is somewhere on the horizon, or you dream about it. But it all needs to happen in its own time, and you need to allow it. You cannot rush it. Okay? I hope that was fun, and I hope that was helpful. If it was, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. It would be awesome to see you next time. And as always, until we meet again, please take care. Bye.